here we are, welcome back to the channel, and this video we're showing you how to win 2 million credits in the latest online time trial. So go over to your sport mode as usual. From there click onto your online time trials. We've got two to choose from. Now we've looked at the one at Fuji International Speedway. There's a few days left on that one, so check that one out if you hadn't had a look on the channel already. But we're going to concentrate on the brand new one, and with the Hyundai Vision Gran Turismo electric motor at Spa. So you can select from the garage or rent the specified car. We're going to rent it. You click on the green tick, click on the car itself, and you've got a few colours to choose from. And we're going to go with Devil Fury because that sounds mean. So when you're ready, press OK, and away we go. So to earn your 2 million credits, you need a lap time of 1:55.913. To earn yourself 1 million credits, a lap time of 1:58.163, and to earn 250,000, a lap time of 2 minutes and 3.790. And in terms of assists, we're running on no traction control, counter steer we have off, and ABS ran on weak for this challenge. So let's get straight into the lap itself, using the Ghost from P2 in the Lord as a reference. As it's electric, we've got no gears whatsoever, so we do not have to worry about that. One less thing to worry about. First braking point, we're looking at the 100 board on the left, and then we do braking before we reach that 100 board. Try and brake in a straight line, and as you're turning into the apex, really throw this car in and try and get an accelerator as early as you can. But one thing I will say with this car is understeer, understeer, understeer. Four-wheel drive, so this thing, as soon as you put your foot on the accelerator, just wants to go straight on. It's a lot of horsepower. As you can see, we're going to reach over 200 miles an hour, absolutely flat out through Rouge and Radeon. Not a problem whatsoever, as we are on racing soft tyres. As we come down the Camel Straight into Le Combe, we're looking at that 100 board on the left. And again, we're braking just before we reach that 100 board. And as we turn into this corner, we'll release the brakes and let the car rotate in. Be careful of these cones. If you touch any of these cones on this track, your lap will be invalidated. So you look at the accelerator, we're literally coasting around these corners. As we turn left, we're going to bring the car as far left as possible. No brakes for this right-hander, releasing the accelerator and then get back on it as soon as you can. Lost a little bit of time on the exit there, not the best exit. For this one, we're looking at the 100 board on the left. Now we're going to be braking after the 100 board, but definitely before we get to the start of this curve. You can see we've already got the brakes on there. So downhill braking zone, so braking zone on this one is extended. For this one, you can kind of hug the apex, but again, look at the accelerator. We're not accelerating, so we're pretty much almost out this corner. Again, that's due down to the understeer. For the little two red marks on the fence as you come over is a little braking reference as you get level with those. A little tap of the brake, and about 30-40%. Careful of the cones on the inside, and be careful not to run too wide on the exit, because that will slow your run all the way down the straight. The next time, we're looking at the 50 board on the right. Then we're going to brake in after that 50 board. So full brake, and then we're coming off straight away and let the car rotate in. Get brave in the accelerator. Nice and easy for this left-hander. The next one, we're looking at the gantry just above us. Again, we're going to brake in just before we get to this gantry. Brake in a straight line as much as you can, and we're steering right and let the car, again, coast around the corner. Use the downforce of this car as much as you can. No brakes for this left-hander, just releasing the accelerator, and again, try and pick up the throttle as early as you can, but be careful on the exit. This one, you've got a little rock on the left by this red board as well. You're going to brake in as this comes out of sight before the start of the curb. And again, be careful of these cones on the inside. You don't want to get your lap invalidated at this point. Speaking of which, as we come past this right-hander, all we're doing is releasing the throttle. It's not really flat out, and you've got to be so careful on the inside of that curb. Again, you've got a cone on the inside, and touch that, and your lap will be invalidated. Left-hander, absolutely flat out, and not an issue whatsoever at 205 miles an hour. Last braking point, we're looking at this white line across the road. We're braking pretty much bang on this white line. Try and brake in a straight line for as long as you can, and as you're turning in, release that throttle and the car will turn in. Bit of the curb on the right hand side, but not too much. So approach this left, a little tap of the brake to get the car pointed in. And again, be brave on the accelerator. Try and pick it up as early as you can. Then we come across the line for a 1:52.944. So at the time of recording, actually put us top 10 in the world. So a decent enough lap to try and earn you these 2 million credits. There is definitely more time in that lap, and it's actually quite fun once you get used to it. Like I said, this car does want to understeer quite drastically. So let me know how you guys get on with this challenge. So before we show you the rest of the chase cam, guys, if you do like this content and if it does help you, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, where I do a lot more of these lap guide tutorials, as well as doing tutorials to earn you credits in single player campaign. So you can see through Eau Rouge and Radion, absolutely flat out. Slight clip of the curb on the right, with nice and smooth with the steering through there. So you're reaching speeds of over 210 miles an hour down the straight. And you want to brake in before you get to the underboard. Release the brakes, and you can see how close we are to these cones on the inside. Like I said, you don't want to be touching these cones. We've got a bit of a poor exit on this one, but just be patient. I think the name of the game for this one is definitely patience, especially around these corners where you really want to pick the throttle up. You're going to have to delay it because the car does understeer really bad. But once you do get used to it and drive your way around that understeer issue, it's actually quite fun, and I think there's definitely more time to find in this lap. And Spa is also one of my favourite tracks as well, so I do like to take a nice fast car round Spa. And with this car being electric, like I said at the beginning, you do not have to worry about the gears. So just one gear and this thing accelerates like stink, and it's got some awesome top speed. Now if you are driving on a wheel, it is quite different and quite strange to when you are braking not to be coming down those gears with your left hand. But once you get used to that again, it's fine. It's not too bad at all. Left-hander, absolutely flat out. Again, not an issue at all. Last chicane, brake at that white line across the road. Blink and you'll miss it. Bit of the right curb, a lot of the left curb, and again accelerate nice and early to come across the line for your lap to earn you your 2 million credits. So let me know how you guys get on with this challenge. Let me know if you like this one. Bit of a difference than the last couple that we've had with road cars. This is more kind of me. I do like these fast cars, Vision Gran Turismos, GR1s, GR2s especially. The road cars, I'm yet to master that. I always find them a lot more trickier to drive. I don't think this one was too difficult once you get used to the way it drives. Now guys, we'll leave you with the rest of the replay. Have fun, enjoy the credits. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Laters.